Hell yeah, alright. Video, 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 video space. Video talk, talking video talk, we're 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 talking video talk. 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 We're talking video talk.
Bitch, we're talking with our boy Willie. You know he's got the shit. He's dancing real hard. I know you'll never get sick of it. He's got that tee on, got that long sexy hair. You know he's about to take his shirt off, his abs so bare. He's got a six-pack. They call him Suburban Commando. He's a big motherfucker and he's dropping it low. He's about to slap that ass, baby, about to slap it so hard. You ever seen this motherfucker running naked through your backyard?
Talking video talk. We're talking
Video talk, bitch, we're talking video talk. Get your video talk. You best subscribe. You best subscribe or die. You best subscribe or dive to video talk.
Hello guys and welcome to the show. Good evening to everybody, and this is another unboxing event. This is an unboxing event of the March 2022 by the channel called VideoTalk in YouTube. Hey, nice to meet you, nice to meet you. How are you? Watford FC, good evening sir, good evening to you sir, to the Londons. And Henry's Movie Book, hello, no hello to you also. And Kalle Koskinen, good evening, well good evening to you too sir. And Sadex, good evening, and Snake Pilsner, good evening. Can't wait to see your new ceiling light. Can't wait to see your new ceiling light. What do you mean by my new ceiling light? I don't think I have a new ceiling light, but please do tell. What have you doing today? It has been a very fantastic day here in Finland. The sun was shining and the good old spring sun, and I went for a long walk to the lake shores. I didn't go on ice, but I did indeed go to the shores and did some walking and got some Chinese food because to celebrate the Sunday. And now I will light up the Ukraine candle. This is for the victims in the Ukrainian war. May there not be too many of these candles. I will light one each in my each live broadcast. Yeah, let's put it here. Okay, Watford FC went to see the wildlife in the lakes. Was it nice? Which lake? And by the way, how was you in the island? How was your trip? And this is an unboxing show. I have this huge package here and these babies right here, and yes, I have some of these are unboxed already because I have watched some of these. And you may say that okay, this is not a real unboxing. Well, it is, because I want to unbox them, because I want to watch them as many as I can, so I can talk you about the films. for you. I think that makes it more interesting show. Yeah, Belfast. Alright. By the way, my eyeglasses. I had to fix my eyeglasses with the tape because these damn glasses, for some reason they just twist off this screw in here, in this handle, and I don't know, it's gotta be right in within 2 meters from where I sit, but I can't find it. It's so fucking small. Why is it so fucking small? I cannot find it. I don't know. Do I have to go to Specsavers again and say to them, give me another screw, damn it. 37 people watching. Yes, nice to meet you all. And I guess it is time to start unboxing because that is what boys. God damn it. now it got loose completely. My glasses are fucked, man. These glasses are fucked. Okay, never mind. Well, I'm not blind. I can do this without any glasses. Well, I can't because then I cannot read your messages because the screen is so high resolution. So that I would have to be like this to see to be able to read the text. So I will put my glasses on with only one handle and hopefully they don't fall off and break completely. God damn it. But let's start this sucker and unboxing. And by the way, the next Sunday broadcast is gonna be, because I was gonna do like the coming soon on 4K and Blu-ray, but then I was thinking, oh man, there's gonna be so much things to talk about, because in next Friday the pre-flash sale whatever is gonna be starting in Vinegar, and they're gonna be releasing a bunch of new announcements which they are gonna be reading, and also there's a bunch of other things I want to talk to you. So I think it's gonna be better if I will make a pre-order Predator broadcast. So let's talk about the pre-orders and upcoming in the next Sunday. But now I'm gonna be focusing only on this unboxing event. And what is this? 1072. Watford FC have another B. Yes, Watford FC. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well, I will take another one when I'm done with this. Thank you so much. You have opera classes there to watch the screen. What is that opera class? I don't know. But thank you so much, Watford FC, and I'm honored. I really am. But now, let's start with these talks. And this one is dedicated to you and to the Mrs. Watford FC. No, not this one. I will later say what is dedicated to you guys, because it's gotta be better than this, right? But anyway, the first in the line is something called Message Parlor Murders, and this is from Vinegar Syndrome, but I did not get this from Vinegar Syndrome. I bought this from Huutonet, which is, you remember, it is the Finnish eBay. So that I got from here, and this is a Vinegar Syndrome number 004. I don't know if you can see it there. But this is the 4th Vinegar Syndrome release, and it was released like 9 years ago. As far as I remember, these things came out in year 2013. And I was thinking about doing a program in the next year, like 10 years ago, Vinegar Syndrome 10 years ago, because that is when the guys started to release them. But let's see what kind of things we have here. I have some sort of a booklet by Chris Bugliaggi describing probably the making of this film called Message Parlor Murders. So I have absolutely no idea what this film is about. I only know what I just told you. But this includes the DVD and it also includes the Blu-ray disc. So an early Vinegar Syndrome release, and let me read you a bit from the back cover. A vicious serial killer is stalking the streets of New York City, murdering Times Square massage girls in a variety of brutal ways. It's up to the rogue detective team to solve the case as the body count continues to rise. Chock full of over-the-top sex and violence, yes. And complete with high-speed car chase through Manhattan. Holy shit. Marsha's Parlor Murders is an exploitation film enthusiast's dream. Damn it? Yeah, damn it. Featuring performances from Sandry Peabody and George Zunza from Basic Instinct and Deer Hunter in one of his earliest appearances. Yeah. So this is not out of print, not quite yet, but I got this from Hootonet because it was cheap. I paid like 15 euros from this, so I'm looking forward to this baby also. Massive Parlor Murders. What was Vinegar's first release? That was the Lost Films of Herschel Gordon Lewis. That is number 1, and that is Blu-ray DVD also. And I think this is the second Vinegar Syndrome Blu-ray, because most of those releases in the early catalog of them, they were in DVD format only. But this may be the second Blu-ray from them. Okay, gotta check it out. Gotta check it out, man. You have broke your glasses again. Yeah, I was explaining that for some reason it twisted itself off by itself. You know, I tried to fix it temporarily with the tape, but it didn't fit at all. But I don't know where this goddamn screw went. Come on. And I did not, you know, fool around in drunken state or anything else. I just put it in the fucking table, then I lifted and then it got loose. Damn it. So maybe I have to go to the goddamn Specsavers again. But never mind the fucking glasses. Godzilla 1974, have a beer on me. And Mrs. Godzilla, holy shit, thank you so much again. Made VideoTalk one of my picks of the week on my podcast. Really? Wow, what is your podcast? Look forward to the show every week. Well, hey, come on, that is one hell of a surprising thing to hear, and that is awesome. Please tell me your podcast name, because I wanna hear it. Oh my god, I'm gonna be famous, because I'm gonna be featured in Godzilla's podcast. Okay. Yeah, right. Okay, moving on, and here we have the package from Amazon, and this is from Amazon Germany, because I think I'm gonna be focusing more on this Germany release, because I don't think there's not that many YouTubers that do these European and especially German releases, but here goes. Alright. And going to the Amazon Germany is like going to the other world, because there is these all kinds of weird action films that you have never even heard about, like this film with Bolo Young, and it's called Blood Brother, and Bolo Young and Jerry Trimble in this film. The Rock and Metal Combat Broadcast. Oh my god, I gotta check it out. The Rock and Metal Combat Podcast. Yeah, I'm gonna be checking out. But the Ultimate Kickboxing Showdown and Nicht unter 18 Jahren. Okay, I cannot tell you what this film says in the background, but you can see that this is a DVD release, and this is an unknown film to me, but of course Bolo Young is no stranger to this boy. And this looks good, and this also is from Imperial Pictures, which are known to release these very low budget action films, and I happen to love those low budget action films. And one bullshit thing about these German releases is this huge age limit in German, but some of these distributors or labels in Germany, they are doing this reversible sleeve. So as you can see, Here we have the large fucking stamp on the age limit, but here we have the reversible sleeve without that annoying red ball or square. But looking forward to see this. I don't know. Have you guys ever seen or even heard about Blood Brother? Is this something worth the watch? Because there is a good chance that it ain't worth the watch. Yeah, continuing, and there was no plastic wrapper around it because I was gonna watch it, but I didn't have the time to watch it. But this genuinely has a plastic wrapper around it. I have not even opened it, but this is something called Stroker, and it's starring none other than Frank Zagarino, a low budget Bruce Willis, if you will. And this is also one of those films that I have no idea what is this even about. But it is starring among Frank Zagarino also David Carradine and Brett Clark, and you might remember Brett Clark starring King of the Streets and also Hands of Steel guy. Or was it Hands of Steel? Some other Italian action film, but I know for sure that Brett Baxter Clark played the King of the Streets. And if you have not seen King of the Streets, I have recommended it earlier. I will never stop recommending King of the Streets because that is the shit. And we are still waiting for the King of the Street DVD or no, Blu-ray or even 4K to come out, but there's not a sign of that yet. And also from Imperial Pictures and a DVD release and with reversible sleeve without the annoying German age limit square. Here's the Stroker. Has anybody seen it or even heard about it? I have not seen it, so can't talk about that anymore. Hope Stroker is not film about C64 game. What? Oh man, do you mean that kind of stroking? Well, hopefully it ain't. God damn it, these glasses. Okay, one more in this box. And what do you know? Another martial arts kung fu film, Blood Fight 3. Have you ever seen Blood Fight 1 or 2 or 3? I understand that there is 5 Blood Fight films, but these are not anything related because the Germans have this funny way of naming their films like anything other. But clearly this Blood Fight, this font has been copied from Bloodsport, and it looks kind of very tempting, so we'll be looking at this baby soon enough. And if I interpret this cover correctly, this is about some it's a blood sport type of film, some tournament fighting film, and I hope there is bloody fights. And this is starring somebody called Christopher Wolf, somebody called Richard Barugo, Gerald Okamura, and Elsie J, and some guys like that, and directed by David Hugh. I have absolutely no idea who these people are, but I sincerely hope that this is an entertaining film. If it's not, I'm gonna put it in the shelf anyway, because this kind of crazy shit I do enjoy I gobble in my shelves, yeah. Please do tell if you have seen any of these which I show you or heard about them, so let's talk about this. It's a video talk after all. So cool looking crap, and they have also same movies with different name. What was this one fucking film that I bought? It was the same film, but it was the same film, but it was different name. It was also a German release. I don't even remember that, but it was starring Gary Daniels, and it was a crappy film. I bought it twice. I suck. Okay. Moving on, let's take a smaller package. This is also from Amazon Germany and only one film in this. And this indeed I watched. This is something called Final Reprisal. And this is starring motherfucking Gary Daniels and Jim Gaines. You might remember Gary Daniels from the Kickbox Terminator and a lot of other martial arts films, and you might remember Jim Gaines from Bruno Mattei films such as Robo-War or Rats Nights of Terror. So if you put these two guys in a Vietnam movie, so what are you gonna get? An awesome cover like this, it's gonna be absolutely great fucking picture, right? And if you add also, there's a bonus film called The Secret of King Mahi's Island. So that's a great deal, right? Well, oh my god, this was so bad. This was so bad of a film. It was directed by Teddy Page, and you know, I was at least expecting some form of entertainment from this cover, but I get absolutely nothing out of this. It was a war movie. Something happens in Vietnam and some kid gets shot, and actually there was some rating in IMDb which said that I couldn't watch this because in this movie they shoot kids. Well, I was like, oh man, I gotta see that. Well, they shoot kids, yeah, but it is done without any, you know, very poorly done, very uninteresting scenes. And then there's like endless amount of scenes where they run around in Filipino jungles and nothing interesting happens. Completely forgettable film, not good fights, not good action scenes, nothing like what the fuck scenes which I generally look for these films. This was a complete bomb. It sucked. And you might ask, what about this bonus film? The Secret of King Mahi's Island. Well, it was even worse. It was also starring Gary Daniels and Jim Gaines, and that was like an Indiana Jones film. Gary Daniels stars Indiana Jones, and he goes to the jungle surprisingly, and he is trying to find this gold treasure. Yeah. It was only 75 minutes, but it felt like 175 minutes. It was that boring. You know, long fucking scene. Why do you have keep long fucking scenes? Well, okay. Some guys, they walk into this chamber. I clocked it. The scene takes like 1 minute and 30 seconds. You know, these guys, they just walk and, you know, look around. Nothing happened, and then the picture changes to something else. That was completely filler in this film to waste time. I guess they were really desperate because the film only takes like 75 minutes, so they had to keep everything in there. Because normally you would like show in that scene when they enter to the chamber and then cut to the next scene, to the next angle. But no, they had to keep everything in because they didn't have enough material. Man, what a bomb. Gary Daniels is terrible. Well, I'm willing to bet Mr. Watford FC that you have not seen Final Reprisal. Because generally I like Gary Daniels films, but he went to I didn't even know, but he went to the Philippines to make these very cheap films. And these, unfortunately, are nothing to write home about. No, sir. The best thing about this film is the cover. That's great. I love it. Well, fortunately, this was only €7, so no major damage done there. Anybody else seen Gary Daniels' Final Reprisal? Or should I say anybody else suffered through it? Oh boy. No, okay. And what do you say? Still one more from Amazon Germany. And this, okay, alrighty then. Okay, let me some tease you a little bit. Hulk Hogan, yeah, Hulkster in a film called The Ultimate Weapon. This was made in the year, was it 1998? So this is a little bit newer film. By the way, I forgot to say about the final Reprisal and the King Mahitis Island. Both of these films look like they were shot in the 70s. They look so old, but they were shot in the late 80s. Anyway, this is 10 years newer film, The Ultimate Weapon. And I watched this, and yeah, let's talk about this a little bit. The cover looks fantastic, and here we have a... I don't think has Hulk made too many rated R films in his short career in the starring in the action films, because I generally think Hulk Hogan like this guy who makes like this, like a kindergarten cop type of films, like films that are suitable for young people, young boys to be exact. But this is clearly an R-rated film. There is nudity, there's bloody shootouts, and then there's cursing even. So Hulkster in that kind of a film. Here we have the Blu-ray and some booklet in a digibook fashion. This is all in German language, so I cannot interpret it for you because I don't know that much of German language. But anyway, it's looking really nice, and yeah, here's the film. Here's the box set, the digibook box set. So what about the film? Yeah, okay, it was okay. It was okay. Here Hulk Hogan plays this bounty hunter or a mercenary, some sort of a mercenary who does this all kinds of odd jobs, but never to break law or anything. But this one dude, he fools him to he says that, yeah, I represent UN, and you gotta do this arms deal for me because we need those guns away from people. So it turns out that these gun smugglers are using Hulk Hogan to get these guns for some Irish terrorists or something like that. So after Hulk Hogan shoots a grenade to the weapons repository which he was supposed to recover, then that really pisses the arms dealer off, and so the weapons kingpin is coming after Hulkster. So then the chase begins. Yeah, and this was directed by John Cassar, which this cover says that he directed some television series, something like that. But this is, for me, this director is unknown. Like I said, it was okay. There was okay action, and I kind of like Hulk Hogan. Well, he might not be the best actor in the world, but I think he has this certain kind of a charisma to carry on this kind of B-style action movie easily. And I just wished it would have been a little bit better in the action department and a little bit containing a little bit more action and like this kind of a to be more like outrageous. This is like a pretty basic film, but it was watchable. Okay. The Ultimate Weapon, and the cover looks fantastic. So what about you in the audience? What is your favorite Hulk Hogan film? And has anybody seen The Ultimate Weapon? I don't know if this has been released on Blu-ray outside Germany. I don't know. Maybe Hulk Hogan is very hot shit in Germany. Maybe. Who knows? Yeah. "42 people watching. How about giving me a like on that while you're at it, while you're watching it? Hit that like button if you will, please. So I know that there is somebody awake in the audience. If you don't feel like writing me. Alright, moving to the next Amazon package. This came from the United States. So what he have, first we have this something called, the Love Butcher. So what the hell is a Love Butcher? Do you know who is Don Jones? Tutipuntti has never heard about the Ultimate Weapon. He has only heard about the, has only seen No Holds Barred. Yeah. What was the name in Finnish? Was it Ääliö lapsenvahtina or something like that? No Holds Barred was in Finnish language. It was rajatonta voimaa, probably, which means limitless power, infinite power. But speaking of Love Butcher, this is directed by the same guy who directed Schoolgirls in Chains, a film that does not include anybody in chains and nobody is a schoolgirl. But nevertheless, it is called Schoolgirls in Chains, to fool people with raincoats who go see some kinky shit. And Don Jones is generally known about this kinky, this kind of perverse film. At least in my book. And he also directed a film called The Forest, which is one of my bad horror film favorites. And this is one of those from Don Jones that I have not seen, but I'm looking definitely forward to it, because I think the name sounds very suitable for Don Jones's filmography, and also the cover looks kinda intriguing, so maybe this could be a good film. This is 85 minutes, and holy shit, this is in widescreen 2:35:1, so I don't think Don Jones has ever done this wide of a film, so it's gotta be his master, it's gotta be like his magnum opus, right? Are there any Don Jones fans out there? Or maybe I'm just talking to myself. Maybe there's nobody even heard about Don Jones. So, but fortunately you're watching VideoTalk, so you can hear about these things. Because everybody needs in his or her life a little bit love butcher called Don Jones. Alright. Okay. Alright. So next up in this box was like we said in Finland, The Siege of Firebase Gloria, directed by Brian Trenchard Smith, and starring holy motherfuckers, Wings Hauser and Lee Ermey. What a great cast. And you might remember Brian Trenchard Smith directing an Australian action films like the Turkey Shoot or Stunt Rock or what was this, Dead End Drive-In, and he has done a lot of films. Man from Hong Kong, whatnot. And so this guy knows how to make action scenes, and I do believe this is his only war movie. And this is sort of like a remake of John Wayne's film Green Berets. I'm doing in my Finnish channel this Vietnam movie special next month. I have been promising that for a year now. So I have been starting to watch some Vietnam films, and this was something that I had seen in Finnish TV like 20 years ago or so, 15 years ago or something. So I didn't remember too much about it. So I got me this Kinolorber release, which is in it is in HD and widescreen, and there's absolutely no extras on this disc, and this disc is region locked. So I did watch this, and I think this was a very good film. You know, if you put Lee Ermey doing his Sergeant Hartman from Full Metal Jacket, and Wings Hauser starring like an alcoholic Vietnam sergeant, so you are bound to get a an awesome action film. And this stars about two guys who are in this platoon, and this platoon goes during the Tet attack. It goes to protect this fire base called Fire Base Gloria. And then there's lots of attacks from a Vietnamese army and lots of great war scenes, and also very much of bloody squibs, which I do like, and lots of explosions, and it's even got Arlie Ermy, disciplining his troops and holding two heads that are chopped off, and these are not Vietnamese people, these are like American boys, and he's holding these heads up, and look what happens when you sleep in the watch, because they're gonna yank your heads out and stuff like that. Now that I don't know, but that sounds something that you could get court-martialed of. But at least he tried to make a point. Very good film, very good war film, and lots of actions, lots of violence. There was this scene where the Vietnamese soldiers enter the hospital and they shoot like patients without any mercy, and it is clearly shown. Many times I was wondering, oh my god, they really don't do these type of films anymore. I was thoroughly enjoying this film. And like I said, Brian Trenchard Smith, he's a very experienced and seasoned action director, and he does a very good job in this film. I think this is somewhat of a lost classic. Well, it's not a classic in a sense like a Platoon is it, but a classic Vietnam action film. I recommend this. Get it. Maybe I could put down in the description, I could put some links to the Amazon, so you can order them. I'd love a Wings Hauser show, says Watford FC. He's a bit of a cult figure. Hey, Mr. Watford, I was thinking exactly the same thing when I was watching this, and I do have plenty of Wings Hauser film. And he's a very interesting actor. He plays these like a shady roles. He always is a maniac. He's always over the top, and he always. And there's gonna be another Wings Hauser film in this very soon, but maybe I'll continue with the Wings Hauser when I go to the other films. Tupes has Forest on DVD. That's a great picture. That's a great picture. Okay, so let's continue with Wings Hauser. Another Wings Hauser film, Y Squad from year 1982, and it is directed by Gary Sherman, a British guy, and also starring Wings Hauser as this Ramrod, the most wicked pimp you have ever seen. God damn it! And this is a Shout Factory release. Collector's edition, and this was released in 2019 or something, and I don't know why did I not get this earlier, but now I did get this, and this is something that I have been dying to see for a long time. Especially, do you know why? I don't have it, but I would want to have the Finnish tape from Avko Embassu releasing, because that thing is cut like over 10 minutes. So it got me thinking, what kind of a film is this? Why is this cut like 10 minutes? And yeah. Santeri Paju, hello to you. Y Squad is absolutely awesome. Great Carpenter also. Wings Hauser, I mean. yeah. Carpenter, yeah. Oh yeah. God damn it, that Carpenter was a Wings Hauser film that I have forgotten. But he's not John Carpenter. He's a carpenter who is out of his mind and doing off people with carpentry tools. Yes, Santeri Paju, I watched this already, so I can talk to you about it. So, Wings Hauser is this Ramrod, and in the opening he beats up this lady, and the lady dies, and her friend, starring, who is Season Hubley stars the friend, and this cop, Gary Swanson, asks Season Hubley if she could help them, the cops, to to entrap Ramrod. Well, she agrees, and then the cops entrap Ramrod and arrest him, but Ramrod escapes, and then this film is set in one night, which I like very much. It's like this alley run through the streets of LA. It's a neo-noir LA film, and I do like these types of film. Feels like Terminator, or To Live and Die in LA, or Walking the Edge, for example. And this is exactly the same, similar type. You know, the colors, the milieu, and all stuff like that. Places, streets that shine because they have been, you know, sprayed water on, because I don't know why, but it looks cool. Neon lights and stuff like that. And this film is very sleazy. There's lots of nudity and kind of this very nihilistic way of showing things, and brutal violence. It's not terribly violent, but I can understand why why the finished tape is 10.5 minutes shorter than the uncut version. I'm not sure if the Swedish version is cut the similar way, but it's a rough movie. It's a roughie, to say the least. I did enjoy this, and Wings Hauser, he's awesome also in this. And one minor gripe I have with this film, I think it could have used a little bit more better music, because the music in this film was not that memorable. If you, for example, compare it to the Walking the Edge, that has an awesome soundtrack. Something like Vigilante, awesome soundtrack. You know, To Live and Die in LA, awesome soundtrack. Terminator, fucking classic soundtrack. So maybe it could have used a little bit punch to the music that it used, but it's basically the only gripe I had this film. And Santeri Paju, since you like this, you should definitely see also the Siege of Firebase Gloria. Snake Pilsner, gotta see that one. Yeah, don't miss Y Squad, and don't miss also the Siege on Firebase Gloria. Hauser was known as a soap opera star back then, and he wanted to break out of the typecast. He damn well did. Well, couldn't say that better myself, because Wings Hauser, goddamn, this man deserves his own broadcast, like Mr. Watford FC said. And Wings Hauser is a force of nature in this one. In this one and most of the films he is in. He's always like this very, very powerful and over-the-top character. Was Axe also Don Jones movie that was video? No, Axe, I know what you're talking about, California Axe Massacre. Well, it's not Don Jones film. But it could be easily be. Watsila says, Y Squad is a classic. Yeah. You got that right, man. 49 people watching, still watching. Hey, keep going, and hit that like button if you want to. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Let me speak English. Please do so now. That will make me a happy boy. Alright, a lonely package from Amazon again. Oh yeah, yeah. Okie dokie. Now let's speak a little bit newer film. And it's a German film. And probably this is the first German film that I have featured in my unboxing sessions. And this is something called Der Goldene Handschuh, which means the golden glove. And this is a 2019 film. Yes, 2019 film, and directed by Fatim Akim, and starring Jonas Dessler and as Fritz Honka. Now, this film, I saw it in the cinemas, in the Finnish cinemas back then when it was released, and I remember not liking it very much, because I don't know why. I don't know why didn't I like it, but there was something always in my back of my head that I need to see this again. Maybe I did not thoroughly got this. And now there's this German Blu-ray, and I got this and I watch it again. And goddamn, this is one dirty film. This is one sleazy picture. This is starring this Jonas Dessler, and he is starring as this Fritz Honka. And this is a real-life serial killer who lived in the beginning of the 70s, and was it Hamburg? Hamburg, and he killed there lots of people. And he's a drunk guy, and he goes to this bar called the Golden Glove. Hello from Ohio, USA. Hello, Enfrsb. Hey, well, hello to you. Have you seen this Golden Glove? Because this is something else, let me tell you. Fritz Honka is a drunken alcoholic, and he goes to his favorite bar called the Golden Glove, and he picks up these old women. And okay, first I have to say, everybody in this film is very ugly. Not like this kind of like a Hollywood ugly types, but these people genuinely are ugly. Like you, well, not this guy. He's not, he has been made up like this, sort of like looking like a toxic Avenger, but very realistic looking makeup. And but every other side character, everything is ugly. The Golden Globe bar is ugly. Fritz Honka's home is very ugly. He kills people, these old ladies, and it's very like a, how do you say, gritty, very gritty in its realism to how a drunk people who would kill another drunk person killing another drunk person. That's awful. It looks ugly, it looks awkward, and then there is also drunk fucking, and it's not pretty sight either. But all in its filth and all it is, like a grittiness, I think this film is very funny. I don't think it was meant to be that funny, but I noticed that I laughed out loud lots of time during the watching of this film. It is so like so it's so dirty. You want to take a shower after this film. I liked it very much, and it's a good film. It's a very good film, and kind of like when you're watching it, you're kind of wondering, where is this all going? What happens next? Because there seems to be no limit of the filthiness of all of it. And yeah, if you have seen this film, you probably remember the mustard scene. Maybe I shouldn't spoil it for you, because this is something also I recommend. I recommend for everybody this Golden Handshake. I can put links under the video there later, so you can get this. Because I don't think, maybe this has been released in UK, but I don't think this probably has not been released in United States. I don't know. I may be wrong, but if you know something else, please tell it to the chat. Now, has anybody seen this? Surely there is somebody who has seen Der Golden Handschuh or the Golden Glove. If you are on the fence about Y Squad, then listen to the Q&A about the movie. Okay, Retrofield Future, where is this Q&A? But this, check it out. $55 people watching. Hey, nice to have so much audience. Hit that like button if and when you like this, because this is absolutely blast. This is now I gotta tell you, Invasion of Body Snatchers on 4K Ultra HD from Kino Lorber with slip covers and all, and lots of new extras. Now, I gotta tell you, this is one of my all-time favorite science fiction horror films. It's, in my book, this is right up there with Alien or Aliens, stuff like that. This is an awesome film. This is directed by Philip Kaufman. And this is a paranoia classic, let me tell you. It's starring Donald Sutherland, Brooke Adams, Leonard Nimoy, and Jeff Goldblum, and Veronica Cartwright. What a great cast. And especially in this film, I like Leonard Nimoy. He does such an outlandish performance, like this body snatcher who can really, really imitate people. I don't know. Something about his performance make this like very eerie. And also Art Hindle, it doesn't say in the cover, Art Hindle from Brood does an awesome body snatcher role in this. This is the second of this film. The first one, of course, was the Don Siegel classic in the 50s, and then there was the Abel Ferrara film, and then there was this shitty Invasion version in the 2000s, and I kind of wish that some remake or some version of this would like explore a little bit about the culture of these body snatchers. How do they operate? Because clearly they are different kind of body snatchers. I was thinking when I watched this like a 20th time in my life, and what makes this civilization stick? I'm not gonna go too deep into the plot because everybody knows this film and have seen it. Like Henry's movie blog has seen it. Donald Sutherland is amazing in this. It's terrifying. Yes, and also the music. Did you know that the music was done a psychiatrist? it was a psychiatric, this guy. And if I see the name, well, let me look it up for you from my notes. Wait a second. Wait a second. Yeah. Oh, wait a second. Yes, score by Denny Zeitling. It's a very unusual score, and this is the only score he ever did for a film. I'm kind of sad to hear that, because he says in this comment, in this interview, he says that it was so stressing to do this. That he gave so much of himself to this score, so he kind of decided that he probably don't want to do it again. But very unusual score, mixing like real sounds with orchestra and also with synthesizers, and very eerie, very unusual, very otherworldly and eerie soundtrack. And also the photography from the same guy who shot also Taxi Driver and Godfather, Michael Chapman, and also his photography in this film is phenomenal. Very strong contrast, very strong sharp shadows to to make this look like somebody's watching from behind corner, and somebody is like twisted. Half of the face is completely dark, and very clever ideas like that. And okay, let's talk about the picture quality for a little while. Yes, I have seen this like a million times, and this got some flack about it's got this green tint. Well, I failed to see that, and some of the people complained about the film grain, but I got news for those guys, because this was shot on film. It's got grain, and I'm very glad that Kino Lorber didn't apply any DNR on this picture. I think this looks absolutely fantastic, and the colors, the blacks and whites, they are very very strong in contrast, and I watched it on Dolby Vision. The only problem I had with this is because I usually watch films with subtitles, but the subtitles are so fucking bright. If you watch it in the dark room, the subtitles are so bright that you need a sunglasses to watch it. So you got a choice to turn off the subtitles or put some backlight there. I put backlight. I put this light on, so not that I was so scared about the film. No, scared of the film. No, but because I wanted to read the subtitles. It's a classic film. If you have not seen it, this is the strongest possible recommendation from me. Invasion 76 is a masterpiece. Yes, Godzilla 74. It is. It is. And Tutti Puntis thinks so too. Yeah. In my opinion, this was a great release. Another great release from Kinolor. A 4K release from Van Damme's John Woo film Hard Target from year 1982 or 83. 1993, not 83. Van Damme stars as Chance Boudreaux, a guy who gets hunted in the New Orleans New Orleans is there's a police strike in the New Orleans, and he is hunted by Mr. Fouchon, starring Mr. Fouchon, who is starring Lance Henriksen and also Arnold Vosloo as Mr. Fouchon's right hand. Randall, you were gonna leave without saying goodbye. My mama got sick in Biloxi. Sure she did. I know you wouldn't want to hurt my feelings. This is something that we have been quoting like since the 90s, because when we saw this film. I have seen this in cinemas and also on home video. I have here the Finnish videotape of Hard Target, and what do you know? I have put a label here which says this is cut 5 minutes and 41 seconds, but this was also really, this was like 2 minutes cut or 3 minutes cut as an R-rated version, which was in the cinemas. You know, John Woo had to go 40 times to MPAA to cut this film down. 40 times! And yeah, this is a very violent film, and what can I say? It's a John Woo film. There's a lot of gunplay, and I do like this. I do like it very much when Van Damme goes he's shooting 2 guns to the guy, and he gets like slow motion bullet hits, and then he puts a roundhouse kick to his face and just continues the shooting. I love it. I just love that stuff. I love it. In my opinion, this is along with Bloodsport, this is one of Van Damme's best, hands down for me. Visually very stylish, very violent, and got lots of great and imaginative action set pieces. You know, lots of fire and lots of stunts. And incredible stunts. Maybe this can be too incredible for some people, but I don't care. I have seen this too like a million times, and this is clearly the best I have ever seen it. Well, one word of warning, however, this film this is in HDR and Dolby Vision, but in my Panasonic player, the Dolby Vision is faulty. It is like the Dolby Vision effect comes like 1 second after the scene is changed. So when you have differently lit scene or picture, then it kind of looks like somebody's pumping your settings. Couldn't watch it like that, so I had to turn off Dolby Vision. But as far as I understand, it only happens in Panasonic players, so maybe there's gonna be a firmware update someday, so I can enjoy this also. I can enjoy this on Dolby Vision, but the picture quality is absolutely fantastic in this film. The first wow factor came to me when there's this, you know, the opening scene, it is in pretty dark, the picture quality, it is shot in pretty dark environment, but when the next scene when the Yancy Butler drives her car and then there's this pan to her face, you know, camera is closing into her face. That's where I get my first wow effect. Whoa, this is very sharp, very colorful picture quality and very beautiful. Beautiful picture indeed. Are there any... Whatzilla says, this is filmed in my town. Yeah, New Orleans. Are there any other Van Damme and Hard Target fans? Can you name Whatzilla the places where in this film? Could you name these streets if you had to? And there, when this was first released, there was this audio problem. It was like reverse these surround channels, but I have the fixed version. I didn't hear anything weird about the surround channels. So that fault has been fixed. Magazine Street. Is that something like everybody knows in New Orleans? And one more thing I had to say about this film. This does not include... There's a lot of new extras, but this too does not include the work print extras. You know, like the ear cutting scenes and the hunting montage when they show the animals get hunted. Or the missing love scene between Van Damme and Yancy Butler. But I think it is because these scenes contain like temp music from other films like Aliens and music from Eric Clapton. So perhaps that is one reason that these scenes have never been included officially in any other release, because they do not want to license this film. Maybe it would be too expensive. I don't know. I'm just guessing here. But I have seen these scenes, and it would be so awesome to see this Randall's ear cutting scene, because there's an actual close up when the Arnold Vosloo cuts with scissors this fake ear off. Yes, Magazine Street is the famous street in New Orleans. Maybe someday I will see it if I take the some form of transportation and go to the New Orleans. But this is a horribly cut tape, and yeah. But great film. 56 people watching. Yeah, that is awesome. And I also wanted to show you. I forgot to show you. Ihmispaholaiset, the Invasion of Body Snatchers Finnish VHS with Molo Kansis. Yeah, you remember the Molo covers. These are the best kind of Molo covers. It's Warner Home Video labeled Molo Kansis. And this is an excellent shape and great looking Molo Kansi. And also this is cut from that scene where Donald Sutherland chops off the head of his copy. But yeah, and I do appreciate the fact that they in Kino Lorber they seem to always keep the original artwork. I like it. Why do you have to do always a new artwork when you are about to release something? That is something that I cannot understand. Because let's take James Bond films. Why does it have every time they put them out, they have different covers like these photoshopped covers? When they could use the original fantastic poster artwork. Why is that? Why is it? There's a cutscene from Time Cop where Van Damme goes into the future and is watching VideoTalk. Yeah, I remember that scene. That's why I started to do this program. Yeah, in the future he's coming in his time cup shape, and he's coming as a guest in this show. All right. So let's one more Amazon box, and what have we here? How have you managed to break your glasses? Well, I don't know. They broke down by themselves. I have the handle right there, but I lost the damn screw. I don't know. It's gotta be like in my carpet, but it's a so fucking small screw. I cannot find it. You know, I don't think it is broken. I think I could screw it back on, but if I can't find it, so I'm fucked. But it came loose by itself. I have not been, you know, drunk and hit my head or stuff like that. I swear. Alright, one more Amazon box, and oh my god, check it out, it's Alligator. See you later, Alligator. I have not watched this, I cannot comment you about the quality of film, but finally it is here, because that was my request for the distributors last year, if you remember, to bring Alligator on Blu-ray or 4K, and here we what do you know? Here we have Alligator. Holy shit, yeah. Thank you, Shout Factory. Thank you, Collector's Edition. Thank you. Okay. We have 4K Ultra HD and the theatrical version on Blu-ray, and also the television version on Blu-ray. I don't know what is the difference between them, but usually if this is a television version, usually they add some dialogue there. they don't usually add any blood and gore in the television version, but great looking release. It's gotta be great because it has very much special features, and not Vinegar Syndrome, but Shout Factory usually does a very good job with their 4K releases, so I'm looking forward to this. And once more, well, I'm not so sure about the cover though, because what's wrong with this classic cover? What's wrong? This is okay, don't you think? This is fine. This is brilliant. Finnish cover with great looking Molo covers. Yeah, another Molo cover. Europa Vision, green covers, and this is probably released somewhere around 83 or 84. I don't know. Go figure. But yeah. Well, hopefully it has a reversible sleeve. Let's see. Oh yeah, we have the reversible sleeve. Godzilla 74 has Alligator and it looks and sounds great. Hey, that is great news. That is excellent news. Do you like Watford? Godzilla, do you like, or Watford can answer too. Do you like this more than this new one? What is your choice? But I'm gonna be looking this very soon. Oh my god, Nico75! This Corona sucks, just woke up. I'm missing your every show this week, damn shame. Hey, I was wondering, Nico75, where are you at, my man? But never mind. Hey, last night we collected 200 euros for Ukrainian children in my Finnish show, so that is for you also to know, Nico75, and I have my raparperi drink for you. Thank you so much, and I hope you get well soon. Let's beat this corona also together. How long have you had this coronavirus? Thank you. And Godzilla loves the classic cover. Godzilla is also my kind of a man. He would prefer this over the new one. Sometimes the old is better than the back of new ones. Yeah. Alright. Also forgot to show you about the Ihmispaholaiset, Invasion of Body Snatchers, the Finnish DVD. And what makes this very special, this is pretty rare here in Finland, with these covers to be exact. You could get this like over 50 euros, or maybe even 100 euros if you... I have never seen this on sale, and this sticker here tells that this is released before year 2001, because this is the old age limit marking. So this has got to be released something around in 2000. Yes, it says 2000 from MGM. Just wanted to show you this also. Okay. So what else is in the Amazon box? Another film that I have not yet watched. Now, this is a 3D film, can you freaking believe that? 3D film Revenge of the Shogun Women. And this is the second film which was shot in this very peculiar 3D technique. And what was the other one? It was also a Korean karate film, but I forgot about the name. But I have that too, and I appreciate greatly Kino Lorber and 3D Film Archive. Much thanks to you that you have released this on this new digital 3D, because I am, like I have said before and will say this again, I'm a sucker for this old 3D film, and it's glad that they still keep these coming out, because I still have the 3D television in my balcony, so I will be enjoying this Revenge of the Shogun Woman in 3D quite soon. But one bad thing about these, that these are region locked to A area, so if you want to enjoy this in Europe, you need to have a 3D supporting region-free player. And they also include this couple of red-blue glasses if you want to watch this on regular television, but I don't want to watch it on regular television. I want to watch it on active glasses. And that's... Maybe I will tell you about something. Maybe I will tell you something about this baby later. And the cover, yes, the cover looks absolutely stunning. Don't you agree? Any fans of old 3D films? And I will have another one for Nico and for Nico's health, and also I will get that another beer for Watchilla and Watford. Yeah, very soon. Oh, actually this is pretty good. What is raparperi in English? This is a raparperi booze. But for the death of me, I cannot figure out the word for raparperi. It's a plant, but what is that called in English? Can somebody help me in the chat? And hit that like button. 54 people watching. Please like this show. Hit that like button or subscribe the channel if you please will. 34 likes. There's gotta be 40 soon, very soon. Alright. Another Ultra HD, and this I have watched. This is from Blue Underground and pretty new film, pretty new released. It's the Toolbox Murder, starring Cameron Mitchell and somebody else. And this is the only film directed by, only horror film directed by, and only theatrical film directed by, I'm trying to play time here, directed by Dennis, somebody Dennis, I don't know. Okay, this guy who has directed this film, he's mostly known as a TV director, but he directed this one film, and this became notorious because this was declared in England as a video nasty. And indeed, this is a pretty nasty film. And when I was watching this, it's not the first time I have watched this, because I do indeed have the Finnish DVD version as well, of course. But yeah, I was watching it and I was wondering, because there was an MPAA R rating stamp in the end, and I was wondering how in the hell did MPAA pass this in this form as an R-rated film. I don't know. They did demand some cuts when is this scene where the Cameron Mitchell is beating with a hammer, beating the girl in the head. And that was done by beating up a watermelon which was covered in wig. But they didn't allow it to show like a hammer entering to the watermelons. But other than that, it's a filthy movie. It's a filthy and dirty movie. Like this girl here she was a porno star, and she is completely naked when Cameron Mitchell stalks her with a nail gun. Oh, that was indeed a very brutal scene. It's not terribly gory, but the idea about this guy going and killing these nude women with these tools from Toolbox. He uses hammer, he uses nail gun, whatnot. And the film opens pretty wild. I think Cameron Mitchell kills like 5 girls within 20 minutes or stuff. But unfortunately, it kind of like changes into a psychological thriller more so. So the rest of the film is not that interesting, and the Toolbox Murder, the toolbox is only used in the first half of the movie, so that's a kind of bummer there. Not one of my favorite films, but yeah, it's worth a watch and worth to take in your shelf because it's a video nasty. So every video nasty deserves a shelf spot, doesn't it? Yeah, the release was pretty good. Yes. Never in a million years could I have expected that this kind of a sleazy grindhouse classic, called Toolbox Murders would be in this crystal clear and crisp picture. And this is a huge improvement over this finished DVD, which is not that great of a quality. Yeah. But in this cover there's nudity behind there. There is no nudity, so maybe this is better release. I will put this in the garbage bin. No. No, I won't. It's a great release. Great. Not that great film, but it's okay. It's watchable, but great release nevertheless. Any fans of Toolbox Murders out there? Just 1 week on Corona. Nice cover, like the women. Yeah, nice women in this film, yeah. Raparperi's rhubarb. Really? I had never heard of that word. Rhubarb. Well, this is a rhubarb vodka. Rhubarb booze. Okay. To live is to learn, so I will have another rhubarb shot. Rhubarb Koskenkorva. Here we go. Not too bad, not too bad. Poor Cameron Mitchell ended up in real Turkish. I almost forgot to mention, but Cameron Mitchell is pretty good in this film. Now this guy, he's a veteran actor, and I don't think he has probably been in hundreds of films. But in this film, I think he does a very good performance. And this film was, it was too short, so they had to shoot like extra 10 minutes, and the director just said to Cameron Mitchell that, hey, look, Cameron, we have this problem. Could you do like 10 minutes of monologue? And Cameron said, yeah, sure, I can do it. And goddammit, he did, and I think he's pretty eerie in this monologue when he's talking to the girl he has kidnapped. Talking about ice cream and whatnot. A fucking psycho guy. Yeah. Alright. So, that was all from Amazon. Let's put this trash away. Toolbox Murders away, and Body Snatchers away. And I will get that another beer and then we go continue. Yes. Okay, few boxes still. Are you still with me? Few more boxes, let's go. One more beer. Goddamn glasses. Alright. What about this surprise box? I ordered this from eBay. I don't usually order from eBay, but I have to tell you, everything went very smoothly. I ordered this from German guy. And he said he write me in German that I don't ship internationally. Do you have any German address that I can send? I translated in with machine and answered to him and no, but I can pay you €5 extra if you can send it to Finland. And that guy said, oh, okay, I will do that. Alright, so he did, and then I got the package like in the next week. I was very happy with my purchase. And who wouldn't? Because this film is so damn. This film is bonkers. Holy shit! What the fuck is this? What the fuck? What the fuck? It's a German Blu-ray from The Warrior and the Ninja in widescreen and also in Indonesian language and with English subtitles. Also, here we have the German Blu-ray. What the fuck is a Warrior and the Ninja? Well, it's a Jaka Sembung. It's an Indonesian folklore hero, and I do believe they made a comic book out of it. And from that comic book, they made 5 movies. Warrior in the year 1980 and Warrior Against the Blind Swordsman in the year 1983 or 84, and then they made this Warrior Against Warrior and the Ninja, the 3rd movie. And then there was also these 2 television movies which in my to my knowledge, they have never been released in English language. But here we have the media book of the 3rd film. And yeah, these Warrior series, they are very crazy, very bonkers kung fu films from Indonesia. And it is starring Barry Prima. And we have this saying in Finland, when you want the Prima, just say Barry. Just say Barry when you want the Prima. Okay, let's take it one more time. Say Barry when you want the Prima. And indeed, if you watch any of these Warrior movies, you get the Prima. Okay, Warrior, the first Warrior movie, I have the Mondo Macabro DVD release. When we can get this on Blu-ray. And from the second Warrior film, Warrior and the Blind Swordsman, I only have the Dutch VHS and I do have the Finnish VHS, and I do indeed have also the Finnish VHS of Warrior and the Ninja 2. Okay, and this is cut, and this was banned in Finland also. And this says here, the latest Ninja 1986. Now that's a great tagline to say. Latest Ninja 1986. Warrior Ninja Adventure where the new style unbelievable fighting forms. Explosive action which you have not seen. Video version. Well, is this really a video version? I was thinking that this is a theatrical film version, but I'm glad they put this sticker here that says it's a video version. Yeah. But this release, like I said, this is in widescreen picture and great looking widescreen picture, HD picture, and it was kind of weird to hear Barry Prima talking in his native language, but I did, and good English subtitles. Now, maybe the first Warrior, that is indeed the goriest of these Warrior films, and also the second one is pretty gory, and this is also very gory, but not as gory as the previous installments in this year. But if you like over-the-top bonkers, karate, Oriental action films, maybe you need to check out the Warrior and the Ninja series. And these, I do believe these are not that well known for many people, but yeah, that is why I'm here, to talk about videos and to talk about weird videos and weird movies. And certainly Barry, when you want the Prima, just say Barry, that certainly belongs to that weird type of cinema. Anybody out there who has seen Warrior series? Nice that they used the original cover. Yes, I do like that too. It is exactly the same cover as in the VHS version. Do you have a Severin package? No, I don't. I only have Vinegar Syndrome package. I did not order. I am supposed to order this Caligula package, but I forgot about that. But maybe I need to get that, because Stone and Caligula package, that is indeed interest. That is something that interests me. Yeah. And look at that. There is a gory face ripping. God damn it. This one lady rips other lady's face off during a martial arts match. That was probably the gore highlight of this movie. Yeah. Well, probably there is not that many in the audience who have seen the Warrior films. Maybe I need to do some Warrior special someday. All right. 2 more boxes to go, and check it out. What is that? Everybody knows what this means, and this is the monthly package from Vinegar Syndrome. I have not yet watched any of these films, but let's open it and see what's in there. When I turn it right, that's what you want to do, right? Schizoid. Okay, I was quite sure that I had this on Casino Video cut Finnish VHS. I have seen that on this, and it says in my list that I have it, but I couldn't find it to show you. But this indeed is a 4K version of Schizoid. I have never would have expected to see this Klaus Kinski slasher film, sex film on 4K release. That's great times we're living in. Film-wise, nothing else is great in these times, but at least we get these great releases. And also this includes film from Barbie Benton. Oh, she's hot. Called X-Ray. And maybe these both are on 4K Ultra HD. At least Schizoid is, and the also X-Ray 4K Ultra HD. Obscure films, but now these are on 4K. My memory is I have seen them both, but not that. I don't remember these films so well, so I cannot comment you about the quality of the films, nor the picture quality of the films. But that I can comment that this is something that interests me very much. And yeah, I can't believe they did a 4K out of it. I can't believe. Many of you probably have had this Vinegar Syndrome box already, so do you have any quick reviews about Schizoid or X-Ray? I do have X-Ray on the 88 film Slasher Classic series, but I have watched it, but couldn't tell you what is this film about. No. So faint memories about that. Alright, continuing with the Vinegar Syndrome. Okay, Hard Rock Zombies and also Slaughterhouse Rock, 2 in the same release. So far we have 5 movies released from Vinegar Syndrome, and both of these are films that I have never seen. So, but I understand that Hard Rock Zombies is supposed to be very funny. And also this Slaughterhouse Rock. So clearly these are like these kind of music themes horror films. Vatsila says, love Vinegar Syndrome, but I feel Severin out stronger titles. Well, it depends. It depends on your preferences and of the month. Yeah. Did you get the Vatsila? Did you get the Severin package with the Galliculas and Stone? And has anybody seen Hard Rock Zombies or Slaughterhouse Rock? And I do like that both of these films are on their separate discs. Looking very much forward to seeing these, because I am expecting horror comedy and splatter and stuff like that. I may be in for a disappointment, but you never know. You never know. You never know about these things. One more in the Vinegar box, and you might have noticed that I did not order the Talons of the Eagle, the new VSA, and also I didn't get the previous either, the Wild Wolf Dogs, or what was the Wolf Pack or something. But I need to get those VSAs ASAP, and also the Dracula Sucks in 4K. That sounds interesting film, X-rated film, but was there something else? Was there something else from the partner labels? That do you have recommendations from the partner labels? But never mind that. Okay, first of all, we have the cut version of Reform Schoolgirls from Finnish label Juno Media, and this has been cut, and this looks very good, this new Reform Schoolgirls. Oh, check out the back cover. Looks very good, this new release. We have this is a female prison film directed by Tom De Simon. Was this guy some sort of like a gay film director? Maybe, or do I remember it correctly? But I have seen this and I remember this was pretty funny. But there's like many years ago I have watched this cut version. So maybe this is the first I'm gonna be watching from this loot. This Vinegar loot. But like I said, it has been like a million years since I watched it, so remember it being very good, but couldn't tell you anymore. Yes, my wife hated Stone, but I dug it. I can't wait to watch the Caligula movies. Well, I bet your wife will love the Caligula movies. Well, I think the Stone may be somewhat of an acquired taste. It's an Australian movie and a bit, maybe a little bit a slow burner, maybe. But yeah, you probably have to turn your brains to the exploitation frequency in order to enjoy properly from Stone. Wouldn't you agree? Okay. That was the Vinegar box. Any thoughts about the Reform Schoolgirls? Maybe I talk you later about this baby. But this cover, at least, this looks awesome. Is there a... Yes, Sybil Dunning, yes. I was looking at this, gotta be Sybil Dunning. That is my personal favorite from the 80s, so-called Scream Queen, Sybil Dunning. Oh my god, what a babe. Yeah. Okie dokie. Hey. There is one more box to go. And this did indeed come to my house from Finland. Can you believe that? This is from CD On, which is the... I think it is the largest Scandinavian movie vendor still around, or web store for movies. But here is only one box, So what could be this? What one film could be this huge of a box? Vatsila says, I got Reform School Girls and Scream Queen from Vinegar. I saw Reform Girls at the drive-in when it came. Whoa, you have seen it in cinemas. God damn it. Nico75, you may be absolutely right. And oh my god. Oh my goodness. We have paper. Empty A4 paper. No, that's worth it. Absolutely. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh. Oh. Wow. Whoa. Oh. Oh my god. Don't tell me this doesn't give you a hard on, man. 50 years of Godfather. Celebrate the ultimate cinematic masterpiece. Okay, so here we have the back cover, and like this is what you see. This is like a Scandinavian age limits. This is for Sweden 15 years. This is for Finland 16 years. This is for Denmark 15 years, and also to the this is Norwegian. This is Denmark is 50 years. We have the Godfather box in, and all these are in Dolby Vision. These are all in Dolby Vision, man. Okay, let's open this sucker. Let's open this damn sucker. Wee mama, wee mama, wee mama, wee mama. I don't know why I'm making these monkey sounds, but you gotta love this. You gotta love this. Vatsila's basic Godfather game came in on 4K Tuesday. This game, it was Tuesday for me too. But let's see what this sucker includes. First of all, now I gotta be careful with this. Okay, who is it? It's the classic Marlon Brando. Yeah, and Mr. Bobby De Niro. These gotta go to the. These could be a kehys. I gotta put these in frame. Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. So that is the first item in this box. Let's put it under the here. But look at this. Isn't this marvelous? We have the booklet. Screenplay. I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse. This wasn't cheap. It was like 150 euros. No, it was 140. But no, it was not cheap at all. I think the USA limited edition is cheaper. It's was it $130 or so, but I believe the contents of these things are similar. Look at this. And this includes also the Kodak cut of the Godfather Part 3. I'm actually looking forward to see that version because I have not ever seen this version because I did not get it because I knew there's gonna be something like this. There's gotta be like the Godfather box So I didn't get this. Have to be careful not to spill beer on this, because it would piss me the fuck off if I would spill beer on this amazing looking box. Okay, the 4K Ultra HD discs on Dolby Vision of the first one, and then we have the Dolby Vision of the second one, and then we have the bonus disc of the second film, and then we have the Blu-ray, the Godfather Coda on 4K Ultra HD and bonus disc on the Coda version. I wonder why this doesn't include any bonus disc, the first film, but never mind. Maybe the bonuses are all included in these two bonus discs. And the Godfather on Blu-ray, Dolby Audio, and Godfather 2 on Blu-ray, and Godfather Coda on Blu-ray, and also the bonus disc on... It is the third bonus disc. Feature film. What is that? Feature film special features. Okay, I gotta dig into this deeper, but this is only the unboxing. This is only the unboxing session, so this is not supposed to be any in-depth review of this box, but I think this is very good looking box. Don't you agree with me? The Godfather, and this is going to go for some very special place in the movie shelf. And once more, I have to watch them all, and I don't mind that all, because these are awesome films. Okay. Nico75 says is the better version, the Coda version is the better. Yeah. I am looking forward to see it. Alright. So, hey, that was my unboxing session for this March 2022. If you have any questions, hit me with those questions now. If you don't have any questions, tell me what did you think about my haul, and tell me if you have gotten something for yourself. If there anything you want to say about the films you have get or found. Nice. Nice stuff. Whoa, it's a stuff for legends. Next week we're gonna be checking out the I think it's gonna be another monthly show. It's gonna be Pre-Order Predator. That is working title. Pre-Order Predator, where we're gonna check out everything that is coming up. Usually I have attached this segment to the unboxing show, but why not do it separately? Because I know that there's so much stuff coming up, so that would take at least another hour to continue with this unboxing session. So let's keep them a separate show. Thank you, Watford FC, another great show, and thank you for the beer. This is another great beer. I certainly like this. And I did enjoy learning that raparperi is a rhubarb. Yeah. So, yeah, rhubarb. All right. Whatchilla is still waiting on my American Werewolf in London 4K. Well, which version did you get it? Did you get the Arrow video or was it the Shout Factory in the United States? I failed to remember which one was it. Hey, as a bonus, I forgot to show you the Godfather VHS from Finland. This is the original rental tape from the first Godfather from SLT Video. Watford FC says, I was thinking maybe a Linda Blair show someday, as she has done some great... Hey, not a bad idea. Linda Blair. I will write this down. But Savage Streets, The Exorcists, there's lots of great films. Summer of Fear. We'll write this down. Okay, Watsila, it's an arrow box. Thank you for the information. Linda Blair. Alright. Okay, check it out. This is a 2-tape version of Kummisetä 2, Godfather Part 2. And like I said, it has 2 tape because this is so huge of a film. It needs 2 tapes. This is nearly 4-hour film, so they could have managed to fit it in the 4-hour cassette, but I think it also can be a marketing trick to make this like big, so to separate it in the video rental shop. And yeah, indeed, it's a huge film, so it needs a huge box. 3 hours and 10 minutes, so it's not that long. I remember it was almost 4 hours, but maybe I confused it to the Sergio Leone's Once Upon a Time in America. That is almost 4 hours. Who is it rare these days to have Godfather VHS? How much? Well, come to think of it, I don't remember seeing that not lately seen Godfather insane, but it has never been about probably not that expensive film. Maybe I think it would be like maybe 20 euros would be good, because I think they have printed so many copies of it, so it probably is not that rare. But like I always said, it is the price where the buyer and the seller, their price request, when they meet, that is the price. So I cannot give you the right name. And Watsila74, Mrs. Watsila Holy Wadley, yay, wants to buy you another beer. Hey, Holy Wadley, what a great lady from New Orleans. Hopefully you're having a good day, and your day is only halfway. Our day is ending, you know. It's almost 9 o'clock in Finland, so enjoy your Sunday, and I will enjoy this beer. Maybe I take 3rd beer from the fridge. And I salute you, Mrs. Watsila Wadley, and also Mr. Watsila, and like I said, wish you a very great Sunday in the good old New Orleans. Maybe you can go check it out. Van Damme shooting locations in the... What was the street? Market Street. What is the street where the Van Damme film was shot? Okay, I can't find it, but go check out Van Damme's shooting location. Now I will take a proper sip out of this beer, and during that you can enjoy the VideoTalk ending theme and watch me drink some beer. Magazine Street, yeah, Magazine. Go to the Magazine Street and be excellent to each other.
Video space.
Couldn't finish it in one shot. Just couldn't do it. Sorry. We wanna come to Finland and drink with you. Yeah. Please, if you ever come, let's go for a beer. I live in Tampere. It is the third or the second largest city in here. I can show you around. For sure. Who wouldn't want to drink with this barfing fat guy?
Yeah. Bitch, we're talking with our boy Willie. You know he's got the shit. He's dancing real hard. I know you'll never get sick of it. He's got that tee on, got that long sexy hair. You know he's about to take his shirt off, his abs so bare. He's got a six-pack. They call him Suburban Commando. He's a big motherfucker and he's dropping it low. He's about to slap that ass, baby, about to slap it so hard. You ever seen this motherfucker running naked through your backyard? Video talk, bitch, we're talking video talk. Get your video talk. You best subscribe. You best subscribe or die. You best subscribe or dive to video talk.
Thank you. Thanks to all of you and catch you then.